Hello Libra, welcome to your February 2024 reading. This will be a fairly close look at your month. For a microscope on your week, do your weeklies, and for a bird's eye view, for a summary of your whole year, please look at your yearly. I am going to shift into warp speed and very slowly and carefully lay out your cards. I will be doing it in warp speed so you can sit and watch, or you're welcome to skip ahead straight to the reading. The choice is yours. Either way, I will see you on the other side. Hello Libra, welcome to your February 2024 reading. My name is Nigel and let's get started. Interesting. So we're going to start with your oracle cards and then we're going to move through your month, go with your blessings and your warnings and all that stuff. And we will end up back at these oracle cards at some point to go over them again. But let's just get a feel for the reading here. You do have Joan of Arc, and when this comes out, usually what this means is that you need to find a voice. There's something that you want to say. There's something that perhaps you should say that you're not saying, and you're not saying it either because you don't know how to say it, you don't know how to approach it. There's something you're holding inside you that you're not speaking on, and Spirit is trying to tell you to find your voice. This is a part of a healing that you need to do. There is something that might have happened to you, be it a long time ago. I mean, this could have happened to you in your childhood that gave you less of a voice than you should have. You do have an oracle card here that says the first step is taken. You have asked for help. In my opinion, this is something you need to do, not something you have done. There is something that you need to ask for help with, or you need to say to another person in your life. This does say credit repair, and you know, obviously this could be very literal for some of you, and some of you might need help with bills. Some of you might need help as far as money. Perhaps you ran up your credit cards. But more than that, I think it is, you need help with something. You're trying to repair something here, Libra, and you're not doing a very good job because I don't think you're verbalizing it correctly. You know, you very well might be right in this situation. If you verbalize it, you might get turned down, or somebody might walk away, somebody might blow up at you. But it looks like something needs to happen no matter what, in order for you to move on, heal, and go to the next step. Let's look at your month carefully here. You do have, let's see. You do have the Wheel of Fortune starting your month off, so that's great. You're heavily contemplating. You're heavily contemplating your future. You could have a glimpse at a different life for yourself. This could be a thought process, or it could be something you're actually implementing at the start of the month. You are giving this a lot of thought with the Hanged Man. This is not something you're taking lightly. This perhaps is why you can't find your voice. Perhaps this is something major. This could be a job. This could be a relationship that you have in your life. You do have the Four of Pentacles, and it did come in sideways, and a concern of yours could be finances. Now, if this is a job, if this is about money, even if it's a relationship, but money somehow is tied into it, you have a fear of your finances being impacted. Likewise, that card could stand for someone who feels like they're on the outside of something that they were once close to. So they feel alienated in some way. Take that as it resonates for sure. In the middle of the month, you start to realize what's important to you, what it is you need. A picture starts to come together in your brain about what you want. You know, that sounds like an easy question. It's not always an easy question. That is something all of us really need to think about. What is it that we really want? What would make us happy? We could easily say, oh, if I just had, $1 million, it would help and it would make me happy. Would it make you happy though? It would help, But that's not where happiness lies. But Anyway, I don't want to get too deep on that, but it's true. I think you were coming to some sort of understanding mid-month here. You do have the Four of Cups, and that's coming in sideways. And, you know, there is something that's been offered to you here, Libra, that you're not sure about. You don't know whether to take it or not. There's an indecision going on here, for sure. I think that let me see if I can get this timing right. Towards the end of the middle of the month, if that makes sense to you, you decide to leave the past in the past. Now, this could be an event that happened within a relationship, or this could, like I said, this could be something that happened in your childhood that made you feel fairly powerless. And I think that you've come to the conclusion that it's time to leave the past in the past. But that does come in very strongly into your mid-month. Now, the indecision, this gives birth to the indecision being definitely put aside. You are definitely making decisions here. You do have the Three of Cups in reverse, and it could be, this could bring with it somebody else might not be happy about this. Put it that way. You might ruffle some feathers with this decision that you make, for sure. You do have the Six of Pentacles here, and this is basically a card of not getting, it's not giving. You know, it means a lot of things, but in this reading, I really strongly feel that it's you reaching this conclusion that you will stop giving to a situation that has given nothing back to you, or at the very least has not given what you wanted, what you needed, what you deserved. The give and take wasn't matched. This could be a job, this could be a person, but you were giving towards a situation and you weren't getting much back from it. And after careful consideration, I do think you come to that conclusion. At the bottom of the deck here, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So you are going to be secure in the future. And it's what you don't see coming, because it is coupled with the Four of Wands, which is your 1111 card, the happily ever after. So whatever it is you're going through this month, I really do think that if you do the work and you find your voice here, just take a step in that direction of finding your voice and making a decision. I think you are going to move on to another timeline, and you're going to have a lot of good that comes from this, okay? What you have, as far as warnings go, you do have the Nine of Swords, and you know, the Nine of Swords denotes someone who is having some sleepless nights, is a little nervous about what's going on, and this is a warning that you might feel this way initially. You do have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands in reverse is a warning not to not take action, to bask in this and let it roll over another month and let it just let it fester is not helping you. You need to heal this thing within you. And I do think somehow when you speak up for yourself in this situation, something inside you is going to heal. You're going to be on the road to healing something that is deeper than this. You do have the Six of Wands, and not moving forward here is all right. So this is victory. You're never going to attain this victory and come out of this indecision unless you do certain things and make certain decisions. And it looks like these decisions are not easy. It looks like finding your voice in this situation is not easy. Now, as far as your blessings go, you are going to feel empowered by making this decision. This is going to give you, and it's what I said, it's going to lead to your healing, this empowerment. You're going to be able to balance things a lot better. It doesn't look easy, but it looks doable. And it will set you on the road of working on the right things for yourself. Absolutely great. Perfect reading. You have, let's look at some of these cards you have in the beginning of the month here, Libra. You have meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. This is in reverse. I do believe you are meditating and contemplating, but I think that by the end, let me see if I can never say this correctly. By the end of the beginning of the month, you're coming out of this and you're stepping into some action here. Now, you're being pushed to do that. Please definitely do that. I mean, this is just a strong warning. Now, it's not to say that if you don't make this decision and you stay where you are, your life is going to fall apart, but it certainly isn't going to move forward. And what we want is forward motion, right? Towards our dreams, towards better things. The mid-month, you have confidence is your key to success. And it is in reverse. You are lacking confidence here, Libra. I mean, it's absolutely true. You're lacking confidence to find your voice. Your lack of confidence in not finding your voice is leading you to not healing something. There is something that's going on that's been inside you for a very long time that needs to be healed. End of month, please. End of month for have faith in your dreams. And it's a waxing moon. It's developing. It's the end of the month. You go from reverse to upright. You go from pretty dark cards, I mean, if you just look at the colors, to something lighter. You definitely are on the road here. And at the bottom of the deck, it says the energy here is gaining momentum. Another light card. Very similar if you look at these two cards. The key here is to gain momentum. The key here is to get out of this stagnation and this indecision and this not speaking up for yourself and this not saying what you need to say. Snap out of this, break out of this, and step into this energy. Because this is exactly the picture you need to look at. This indecision and quiet contemplation has its place, I guess, especially for the Libra archetype, but it's time to snap out of that and move ahead. It really is. You have this waiting for you, Libra. I mean, you have your synchronicity, your happily ever after, your abundance, your security. It's just time. It's time to get, maybe the thing that you need to repair is yourself. Yeah, maybe the thing that you need to repair is yourself. You need to ask the universe for help. You need to heal. You need to find your voice. You need to take this time, this month to do that, and then wash your hands of this and move forward to something brand new and really exciting. You're a cardinal sign, and you are moving into some really, really positive energy astrologically. If you don't believe me, look it up. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not going to take up time on this video explaining it. But you can easily look it up. The cardinal signs are stepping into their power when Pluto, since Pluto left Capricorn. So you have all the tools at your disposal. You just need to implement them. I hope this helped. I will see you during your weeklies. Big hugs. Namaste.